that's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher, live. Long run, yeah, a long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize, never lose sight. In this marathon of life, I'm running through the night.
Hey, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to day one of retirement. Hey, welcome to the long run, the morning run with Piano Man and the rest of the 401k crew hanging out with me. Good morning to each of you, saints, ain'ts, and friends. Good morning to all of you that's in the chat. Good morning to listeners, lookers, and lurkers everywhere, content creators and podcasters, guys and gals, people in P-Bets. Yeah, what's up with you? Good morning. Roll Tide to all Bama Nation and everybody else. You know what Piano Man say? Go. Go. Hey, good morning. Big Dogs Gotta Eat. Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning, my producer, Dwight. 6 more Saturdays. You got that. Ooh, good gracious of life. 6 more Saturdays. I like that. 37 days, Stephen. Good morning, Anitra. Good morning to you, Latoya. Good morning to you. Good morning to you again, Dwight. Roll Tide. Just good morning. DSGB84. The best thing going out there on that West Coast. Got the best show out there on the West Coast. Good morning, my man. What's up with you, player? I hear you. I hear you. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's well on this terrific Thursday. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, and Roll Tide. Good morning. Good morning. Man, it's going to be a good day. It's a good day. It's a mighty good day to have a mighty good day. I'm just saying, man. It's good. It's all good, man. It's all good. I hear you. Good morning, Gil Cruz. The OG is in the room. Good morning to you. Yes. Good morning. I'm just telling y'all, man. It's so much going on in the world of sports these days. I'm just saying, man. Let's see something. I'm looking up something here. I love reporting news. Hold up, it wouldn't let me print it out. Let me see. Let's see. I'm looking for something. I'm doing this the last minute because it would not allow me to print out something that was said yesterday. I'm gonna see if I can read it to you. Not the Big 20. There we go. Yesterday, good morning. I got an invite to the real Big Orange, the Syracuse Orangemen versus the Tennessee Volunteers game. So got the call this morning, got the invite with some credentials to be on the field. Go for it, OG Gil. Go for it, my man. There you go. And we're going to be looking for you too. That's right. I told y'all that there are some beautiful games on that Saturday. There are some beautiful games on August the 30th. There are some beautiful games that whole weekend. And I told you all that watch some of these games. It's going to be man, you better go. All right, I tell you what, let me be on the let them give me some credentials to be on the field. I'm gonna be right there, just like my name is Piano Man. Yes, sir. Good morning, Sissy. Kimberly, I know what the day is. Yeah, you off, you and Latoya. I saw that. And don't y'all be giving me no hard way to go cause y'all off today. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna be good today, y'all. I'm really am. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I promise you I'm gonna be good. But before we go in, before we go further, let me tell you something. Um, I don't even know where to start with this. So I think I'll start here. Okay. I'll start with what I'm about to get off into, what took me the longest to find. Yesterday I was watching, and I didn't know when Jacob and I, then again, hats off, shout out to Jacob at Underwood Unleashed. He and Amber, all those Michigan folks there, even though Amber's Alabama, but Amber lives in Michigan. But shout out to you there, baby girl. And when I do my all ladies show and everything, Amber's going to be one of the hosts of the shows. We're going to make sure that happens. And as you all know, Jacob is going to be with us every Tuesday. We're going to be talking Big Ten, SEC. We're just going to be talking college football and everything. And as we get closer to training camp and the season opening, there'll be a lot more news coming out and everything from everywhere. So, like I said, Piano Man's been looking and doing some more things. Good morning, KT. What the business is, you know? Hey, KT, 37 days and we rolling. That's what the business is. Somebody's missing. Hey, Latoya, somebody's missing. Somebody's missing. You know who it is, Latoya? Somebody. There he is. What's up, Steven? Good morning, Steven. Somebody's missing, Steven. You know, I'm used to you saying, look here, bruh, you slipping this morning. Let me scroll back through my comments. I don't see the actual Stephen Hicks mantra. I don't see that this morning, man. I don't see what be making Stephen Hicks tick on here. You know, I'm used to Stephen and Latoya. Now, I saw Latoya say, yeah, now we got it. I'm used to Latoya and Stephen if nobody else say it, because there are some days I even forget to say it. Yeah. Oh, okay, Stephen. All right. Well, Stephen, I don't. The chat is rolling, so put it right here at the bottom. Put it at the bottom. You know, kind of lazy this morning, Stephen. Okay, kind of lazy this morning. You know, but anyway, good to see you, Stephen. 37 days until we roll. Now I feel at home. I feel at home. 37 days, y'all. 37 days. Y'all know that and when Jacob and I were talking yesterday, I don't think that I'm not sure. I can't think for Jacob and everything. And I'm not sure if he even just brought it up. Wanted to bring it up. But the Big Ten media days is this week. I think it either ended yesterday or it ends today, and everything. And so I just so happened to be scrolling through, and I saw where they were having their media days along with the ACC. Okay, so I'm for the first few minutes. I'm going to talk about that. Good morning, Jermaine. Roll Tide to you, brother. One of the things I'm going to be talking about, well, that's two of the things I'm going to be talking about. You know what? I'm not going to pay no attention to that because I'm going to be Bama Nick. If you listening, good morning, brother. But that last statement that you said yesterday on Ryan Fowler, that was classic, man. That was classic. They had to put the dial tone on you, but that was classic. And but anyway, they own me this morning about these honeybees. But anyway, yesterday I was listening to the Big Ten conference, and like I said, I did not know that they were having their media days, and I saw something, heard something as it was literally happening that just intrigued me. And it came from one James Franklin. Okay. Now, first of all, Anitra, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Anitra. Roll Tide. The first thing that came to mind, what came to surface, is that James Franklin, the coach of Penn State, was really voicing his displeasure about the Big Ten Media Days being held in all places, Las Vegas. And I thought it would have been somewhere like Indianapolis, somewhere like Pittsburgh or Philadelphia, somewhere where or a state that the Big Ten is represented. I'm not sure I don't think there is a school within the Big Ten that is represented in the state of Nevada. I'm not sure about that. But here's something that James Franklin said, that he said, I want to see, I should have gotten that. He said, I walk around the lobby. This is a sort of a quote from him. He said, I walk around the lobby and I don't see any signature or signage. I don't see anything for the Big Ten. Okay. Let me see if I can't find something else here, because I really would love to look at his whole point. But here's an article from Sports Illustrated, and he said, I don't see anything in the Big Ten. And the guy says he's got a point. The league seems to be forcing a Western location on behalf of the minority in the conference, which is creating a different atmosphere for the event this year than in recent years. Franklin doesn't like it, not only because of what he already mentioned, but because he sees the SEC making every league event. That's what I wanted to get to. He sees the SEC making every league event a big deal, down to the coaches meeting in the offseason. Here it is. He said, now here's the part that got me. Right here, Dwight. This is the part that got me right here. He said, I think that other conference, when they have their meetings, there is essentially a press conference every single day at the end of the meetings. It keeps people talking about the conference at a time in the year, and it makes them relevant. We're not doing that. We need to be talking about the Big Ten and our programs and the things we have done, and make it accessible to everyone as we possibly can, and connecting with the fans. And don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I think Vegas is a special place, and I think they run events as well as anyone, but it's a different feeling. It's certainly different. It is certainly different to see a conference that was once made up of schools primarily from the Midwest now shift their meetings out in the mountain time zone. But alas, here we are in a new era of college athletics. This is why, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I'm not no James Franklin sympathizer by no stretch of the imagination. Don't think that for a heartbeat. I'm not a James Franklin fan. But when a man is right, when he's right on something, I have to give him credit whether I like him or not. Okay, good morning, Double A. Everybody's well. Good morning, Double A. Roll Tide. Whether I agree with his whole philosophy or not, but in this case, I have to agree with him. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, to all of you that are in the chat, good morning, Panama Jack. Y'all better, because I'm getting ready to get on y'all in just a second. James Franklin brings up an interesting point. Okay, sure, the Big Ten has won the last two college football championships. I will give them that. Michigan and Ohio State, God bless you. You won, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. But it also goes to show that as a conference as a whole, the Big Ten Conference does not seems like that it seems like that they are not fan friendly at all. They're not putting their fans first. James Franklin went on to say, when I was watching his interview live, he said that at that other conference, he said the fans are at the media day. The fans, he said, I even see coaches putting autographs on babies, on signing the baby onesies and all that kind of stuff. I see the coaches doing this and doing that, bringing players and, you know, and even though I think they did it too and so forth and so on, but you don't see that. Now let's go from just Alabama, let's go from just Georgia, and let's look at the whole SEC in its entirety. This is what power looks like. This is why everyone's hollering SEC, 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 is what James Franklin is talking about, is that the SEC year in and year out, under every, like I said, every meeting, every SEC media day, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, basketball, track, it doesn't matter. At their SEC media days, fans for days, coaches are almost like rock stars. This, that, and the third. James Franklin wants to see that in the Big Ten. And moving their meetings to Vegas was not a way to celebrate the Big Ten. I am in total agreement with him. I have to agree with him. I don't know where the SEC media days will meet next year. According to some of the reports, it could be Nashville. It could go back to Dallas. It could go back to, they're not sure about Birmingham or anything, but just know this, it's going to stay within the Southeastern Conference. And I can dig it. I can dig it. No, the SEC is not perfect. No, the SEC doesn't push all of the right buttons all of the time. But I'm going to tell you this. But when it comes to media days, no one tops the SEC. Nobody. So all I want to say to Greg Sankey, if just so happen you run across this little podcast and everything, I just want to say to you, sir, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you, sir, for keeping the fans, guys like me, guys like the folks in the chat here. Thank you for keeping the SEC the SEC. Now, I ain't digging Texas and Oklahoma coming up in here, but now that they're here, you know, I can't do anything about it. But at least you're having the format of SEC media days is still centered around the fans, its favorite team, and the coaches of those teams. And yes, Stephen, SEC, that shows how much it means. Not so much just to the coaches and the players, but also what the SEC, what the fans mean to the SEC. That's what I'm getting at, is that, yes, we do matter. SEC lives matter. SEC fans' lives matter to the SEC. No, they haven't decided on what city yet, but I guarantee you, AA, I bet you it won't be Vegas. I guarantee you that. It won't be Vegas. We won't be singing that song, you know, to where the fans are basically excluded in the mix of media days. And you all know, yep. Now, Big Dog, I agree with that. That's why I said the SEC is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. You know, well, the reason that the Big Ten, well, I ain't gonna get off into that. It's some reasons for that, but we talk, and I'm gonna talk about something else that I heard this morning here in just a minute, Big Dog. So I got to do this, but here we go. Not only is the Big Ten having SEC Media Day, but also the ACC is having media day. Okay, Dwight, play that clip, please, producer. Thank you. I want y'all to hear something. Let me see.
You've done said some things differently.
Most definitely, but I stand on what I said. Well, we stand on what I said. So I said what I said. We stand on that, and I don't mean no disrespect to none of those guys at Alabama or anything like that. It's just I have confidence in my guys and the work that we've been putting in and preparing and the preparation we've been putting together. So that's all that was. I just no disrespect to those guys, but we stand on what I said.
You stand on what you said. Okay. And all right. Thank you, Dwight, greatest producer in the world. Now, here we go. You stand on what you said, and you said no disrespect. Now, Mr. Castellanos, I can agree with you on that part about when you said that you show no disrespect when it came down to that part about nobody could stop you. That's confidence. And I got that. And I don't take that as a sign of disrespect. I don't. But what I do take in as a sign of disrespect is when you made the statement and said they don't have Nick Saban. They don't have Nick Saban to bail them out or to help them out. Bruh, that's disrespect all day long. I don't care how you size that up. That's disrespect all day long. This is why you play the game on the field. This is why all this chatter, chipping and chirping and this, that, and the third, in 7 days, bro, all the chipping and the chirping is going to be over. Everybody's starting fall camp. And guess what? Starting August the 30th. See, when you talking about you standing by what you say, Alabama is going to stand by what they say. And what those guys at SEC Media Day said, N.K. Proctor, Deontay Lawson, those guys right there. You remember them? Tim Keenan, remember them? Deontay Lawson said, and I quote, the disrespect will be addressed. Okay? The disrespect will still be will be addressed. It's disrespectful to say they don't have Coach Saban to bail them out, as if, man, don't get me started on that. As if the reason we won is only because of Coach Saban. We won 9 games last year without him. We won 9 games, we won 9 games without Coach Saban. We lost 4 games without Coach Saban. We did. Thank you, KT. It's disrespectful as hell. Excuse me, but it is. I don't care how you size that up, Mr. Castellanos. Panama Jack, I'm glad you here. Call brother. I was listening to your coach yesterday too. Yeah, I didn't pull him up. Dwight. That sermon lasted too long. That was a long sermon. I have to give Norvell credit. He's doing everything he can do to hype up everybody, to hype up everybody. But Castellanos was almost like Diego Pavia at SEC Media Days because of all of the things that are being said, the things that are coming from these guys. Yeah, it makes the media. Yeah, you may have said it a while ago, but bruh, you said what you said. And people don't forget. And so, yes, KT, I am in your corner right there because that statement, they don't have Nick Saban to bail them out anymore. That's a dig at the coaching staff. They don't have Nick Saban. Good morning, Nicole. Roll Tide. What's up, Nicole? What the business is? Let me tell you something. I'm putting it to you this way. Y'all better stop all this. You better stop. You better stop poking that bear. That's all I'm saying. Let your play be on the field. Because I just believe in my Alabama Crimson Tide that we're coming with the come on. You see what I'm saying? Now, you're right. You're right. Thank you, KT. I'm going to take it like that. Okay. No, Panama Jack. No, we ain't finna stand on TC. We gon' get out on TC. Because I'm gonna tell you something that your coach said yesterday that was a sign of, I don't know if we're to take this as cockiness, confidence, disrespect, or what. You made the statement that the last time Gus Malzahn was an offensive coordinator, he won a national championship. Oh, so that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Oh, okay. Okay, Mike Norvell. Keep chirping too, along with TC. And what we're going to do is TC and Malzahn, we're going to make TP out of y'all. And you know what TP is. And you know what TP is used for. Okay? So I'm just putting it to you like this, Doc. All this chirping, I'm with AA. It's some stuff that's getting ready to get ugly. It's some stuff that's getting ready to get ugly. I'm just being honest with you. Bama ain't coming to play with y'all, Panama Jack. Ain't nobody finna play with y'all. I just believe that we coming with a force. I said it on my TikTok page the other day. Ain't nobody playing with you. FSU, you first. You first. You first. You first. I got something coming. For those of you, wait a minute, hold up a minute. Hold up. Wait just a sec. Hold up. If you're on TikTok, I'm Piano Man. I'm Piano Man 592. I have to look at that, make sure, because I got a couple of pages out there. I ain't quite sure. I can't quite remember all these names and everything, but everything's centered around Piano Man. But I'm Piano Man 592. Go over there, give me a like. I got a few videos over there, this, that, and the third. But my last one, I just did like late last night, where all I asked for, I need 1,000 people to give me a Roll Tide. That's all I asked for, because I want the folks from Florida State to understand, man, ain't nobody playing with y'all. We ain't playing with you. We are still together. Which leads me to this. Mike Norvell was talking, he was rah-rah-rahing and hoo-hoo-hooing and this, that, and the third and all that kind of stuff. And he's doing everything that he can do to hype his team up. I mean, all he needed, KT, was a Hammond B3 organ and some praise team leaders and some praise team singers, and you would have thought Mike Norvell was in church. You know, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. Shout out to all 21 of y'all in the chat. I mean, I'm serious, y'all. Oh, yeah, big dog. Bama fans gonna travel. We gonna travel. We gonna travel. Yes, sir. Florida, yeah. We gonna travel. It's gonna be all good in the hood. I'm not worried about that. Because guess what? Next year, they coming to us. But August the 30th, we showing up out there. You know what I wish we could do? I wish that a lot of us might not be able to make it in the game, but I really wish that we could get out there, find us a good tailgating spot, and then we can have our own little thing going out there at the tailgate, representing Alabama. All Bama fans wearing some type of Bama paraphernalia, and I wish we could make it happen. But you know what? But I'm with you. I think it's Steven. I'm going to have the best seat of all, sitting in my house, tailgating at my house, eating all my food and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Bama fans travel well. Yes, we do. We travel well. I hear you, big dog, and one Vols fan. You welcome, brother. You welcome, DSGB. You know you welcome, brother. Yeah. We don't discriminate. Because ain't nobody finna play with Florida State. Sit up there and let y'all be talking all that foolishness and thinking we ain't supposed to say nothing just because we finished 9-4 and y'all finished 2-10, losing to everybody. Come on, man. You better get somewhere and get real, Panama. Man, No, sir. It ain't going down like that, player. It ain't going down like that. Yes, sir. Thank you, Gil Cruz. Bama fans travel big time. Yes, sir. We coming. Don't y'all think y'all gonna be up in that dope whatever the name of that, Tallahassee Stadium, whatever the name of that place is. It don't make no difference to us. We coming with a vengeance. I'm with you, KT. The defense is out for vengeance. The defense is out for vengeance. I'm telling you. And y'all think y'all want out of the ACC and you want to come to the SEC? Well, come on. That's true. And KD is a Nick Saban, and he's not supposed to do. He's not supposed to be Nick Saban. Nick Saban is Nick Saban. Watch this. I don't hear nobody holler about Nick Saban being Don James, because that's where he got his philosophy from. Is Don James, the former coach at the University of Washington from back in the day. Coach Don James played a big influence on the life of Coach Nick Saban. I'm telling you now, and you don't hear nobody comparing Nick Saban with Don James. Want me to tell you why? Because Nick Saban exceeded the things that Don James did. He took those things and he perfected them and made them into a Nick Saban thing. And it was the little things that Coach Saban got out there and did and made his teams pay attention to detail, had different philosophies that would relate in life. Same thing that Don James did. But you don't hear anybody talking about Don James. But now all of a sudden, Kalen DeBoer ain't Nick Saban. He's not supposed to be. And guess what? Mike Norvell is not Bobby Bowden. Have you ever thought about that? Thank you, Gil, OG Gil. Mike Norvell is not Bobby Bowden. Mike Norvell is not Willie Fritz. Was that his name? See, y'all. See, it goes to show y'all what you're actually doing is you're paying homage to the great one. You're paying homage to the GOAT of who Nick Saban was, or who still is, because he's still alive. But we know he's not coaching. We know that. We got that part. We know that part. Y'all the one who act like you don't know that part because you still bringing up Nick Saban. Our coach is Kalen DeBoer. Wait a minute. Let me get my Bible. I think I got it right here. I think I could do this right here. I think I can do this right here. I think it's right here. Hold up for a minute. Okay, hold up. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Here we go. All right. Yeah, right here. Yeah. If Gus beat Nick Saban, KD in trouble. Yeah, but wait a minute, Panama Jack. But Nick Saban beat Gus too. Now what? If Gus beat Nick Saban, KD in trouble. But wait a minute. KD, but Nick Saban beat Gus too, Panama Jack. So don't just leave that out there as if Nick Saban never beat Gus Malzahn. You better stop that. That's foolish on your part, putting it like that. If Gus beat Nick Saban, KD in trouble. And furthermore, Mike Norvell is the head coach, not Gus Malzahn. Okay? Nice try, but no cigar, bro. Nice try. I'll play that one more time because I don't think Panama Jack got the play that one more time for Panama Jack. For you. That's what we think of. That's what we think of that statement. I'm serious. I'm serious. That's what we think of that statement. So here's what we got here. We okay. So you're talking about you want to bring up Gus Malzahn, this, that, and the third, and Nick Saban, blah, 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 what my friend just said. So here's our coaching staff, Kalen DeBoer. Here's our coaching staff, Ryan Grubb. Here's our coaching staff, Nick Sheridan. Here's our coaching staff, Kane Womack, Ryan Grubb, Nick Sheridan, Kane Womack. Here's our coaching staff, Jamarcus Shepard, Mo Lindquist, Robert Gillespie, Freddie Roach, Christian Robinson, Jason Jones, Chuck Morrell, Kalen Kaepernick, Brian Ellis, Jay Nunez. Where's Nick Saban in this picture? He's not. He's not. Kevin Steele's not there. It's a lot of them's not there. Your DC is leaving on the job. The DC is right there today. Where your DC at? Where your OC at? Where your ACC at? Where they at? Come on, Panama Jack. I thought you had better sense than that. I thought you could talk smack better than that. Come on now. We ain't worried about all of that. Our coaches are who they are, and we're proud of them, and we love them, and we're standing with them, and we're standing behind them, and we're standing behind our team. And the one thing about it, you don't hear our team around here talking about they don't have Bobby Bowden to bail them out no more. That would be dumb on our part. You don't hear, you know, I'm just saying. What's up, Huggy? What the business is? What the business is? I mean, coming from a guy whose team, thank you, Gil, whose team won 2 games. Wait a minute. Let me get my other Bible out. Let me get my other Bible out. See, at line. Let me get my other Bible out. Let me get my other Bible out. Hold up. Florida State. Let me remind you something. Panama Jack. Let Piano Man remind you of some things. Let me remind you of that. You were. Wait a minute. Gil Cruz. This team was 2-10 overall, and 1-7 in the ACC. You won 1 conference game, and really, Panama. So let me remind you. Versus Georgia Tech, you lost 24-21. You lost to Georgia Tech. Versus Boston College, you lost 28-13. You were 0-2 in the ACC before the season got started good. You lost to Georgia Tech. You lost to Boston College. Really? Really, Panama Jack? And you coming for Alabama like that? Honestly? Let me keep reading. Let me just remind you, Panama. You lost to Memphis 20-12. And hold up. You lost to Memphis in Tallahassee. You lost 20-12. You lost. You beat Cal 14-9. You went to SMU and got totally destroyed 42-16. Clemson beat you 29-13. Duke beat you 23-16. Miami beat you 36-14. North Carolina beat you 35-11. Notre Dame beat you 52-3. Charleston Southern, you won 41-7. And Florida beat you 31-11. And you have the nerve to talk about Alabama? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So yesterday, yeah, they couldn't put up the 12 points. Wait a minute. LaToya, hold up. LaToya. No. Look here. You couldn't even put up 5 points against Notre Dame. And you talking smack. All right, Huggy. Mr. War Eagle himself. Huggy. What's up, man? Have a good day, brother. Hey, hey, we got your back, brother. We got your back, man. We got you. We got you. But look, 2-10, and yeah, Notre Dame got them that bad, 52-3. They hung a 5 spot on you. What's up, B Sharp? B Sharp, the man himself, is in the house. They hung a 5 spot on you, Panama, and you talking smack. Are you kidding? America, this is what we've come to. This is what we've come to, America. This is what we've come to, America. This is what we've come to. Well, you got a 2-10 guy in here from last year, and I understand that was last year, and this is the brand new year and everything. But you got a 2-10 guy coming in here talking all this smack when your coach was doing everything he could do in the SEC, in ACC Media Day yesterday to rally his troops to match TC Castellanos' energy. I know he don't. I'm just showing it how crazy it sounds. What's up? It's the governor of Discord, Governor JB718. That's him. Good morning, Governor. My problem with it all is this right here. When I'm over in those other chats and Michigan fans get to talking, I'm sort of like, I don't say a word. Want me to tell you why? Because Michigan beat us twice. They beat us twice. They did. I can't talk smack. They beat us twice. I just want a rematch. That's what I want. I want a rematch. I want the Michigan rematch. But I'm not going to come up in there and talk about Michigan ain't no good. They this, that, and the third, because I'm still standing by what I said yesterday. Until they have been proven as cheaters, as for now, they beat us. And those wins are going to stand until somebody else says something different. Those wins are going to stand. So I'm saying this to Panama Jack. It wasn't no cheating going on with y'all, bro. Y'all just got y'all's tails handed to you 10 times by 10 different teams. They whipped you and whipped you soundly. Alabama's coming to town, and y'all think that y'all woofing up is supposed to. He went 13-1 in 23 and went 2-12 and went 2-10 in 24. See, here you go talking about all that kind of stuff. Talking all that flim flam. Yeah. Michigan went 15-0 in 23. Okay? Y'all went 13-1. Okay? You turn around in 24, sir, and you went 2-10. It's 0-0 right now. Okay? So let's we're not living in the past. Everybody knows that we went 9-4, and folks can't stop talking about it. But guess what? On August the 30th, we coming for y'all. We coming for y'all. I'm telling you. I'm just saying now, we coming. We coming. I'm just saying now, but all I'm saying is that yesterday, oh no, just got an alert. Justin Fields has been carted off. If you're a Jets fan, Justin Fields has been carted off the field with a lower leg injury that just came across my feed. So praying for Justin Fields. Don't know how I don't know. But anyway, I'm praying for Justin Fields. All right. But thank you, LaToya. But August the 30th, all questions will be answered. August the 30th, we're gonna see Panama Jack. We're gonna see if y'all hype or just hyped up. But we believe we more than hyped up, which leads me to this morning's morning's question. I'm sort of running behind, but next Wednesday to be exact, everybody begins to report. Everybody begins to start getting on that field. They hit the field. All talk will be over. This, that, and the third. Bama fan. Well, then not just Bama fan, because we have more than just Bama fans in here. But Bama fans, my question is, what do you expect to be answered? What do you expect to see in these training camps? Now, I'm going to tell you now, there's a lot of news. And I'm going to say this, there will be a lot of fake news at some of these training camps. Some of these folks going to get to hollering, I got this scoop, I got this scoop. No, they don't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No. One thing I'm learning in podcasting, and that's this here. You cannot believe everything that you hear and then don't report every story that's sent your way. Don't report every story that is sent your way. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because that's where some of them get you at. Reporting false stories. Reporting stuff that's not there. That's not even the truth. Not even remotely true. So one of the things that I've said to you all spring, all summer, is that over half of the SEC will be fielding new quarterbacks. Over half of the SEC will be fielding new quarterbacks, new starting quarterbacks. Not just Bama, but Georgia will, Texas will, Kentucky will. Ole Miss will. This is why LSU, this is part of the reason why LSU is so hyped up there, is because of Nussmeier's returning. Y'all see what I'm saying? See, so having an experienced quarterback is important. So for Piano Man, I'm ready for the quarterback. Just as far as Alabama goes now, I don't give a rat's behind about any other team. Okay? Because I told you I'm not SEC homer. I don't do that. I'm an Alabama guy. And all I worry about is the Tide. That's all I worry about. I'm ready for the quarterback narrative to be settled. So we can move on with the business of getting ready for Florida State, for the upcoming season. I need all narratives in place. Everything has to be in place. Now, I'm still standing by my X factors of what I've been saying. Double A. Hold up. I gotta start at. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in the chat right there. I'm gonna start as well, because I might have to come back to that. Okay. I'm ready to see all narratives put together, but I'm still standing by my X factors. The number 3, the O-line. For offense, number 3, the O-line. Number 2, Ryan Grubb. Number 1, my number 1 X factor is still going to be injuries. Okay, which leads me right here to Double A's declaration right here. I'm looking forward to seeing the right tackle hit a major mark. Me too, but I'm going to also go with that left tackle too, because Proctor has been injured. Do y'all realize Proctor, and the governor brought this up the other day. Do y'all realize Proctor has gone 2 springs, 2 spring trainings, and did not participate in spring drills? Y'all got me? Y'all heard that, right? 2 years in a row, Proctor has not participated in spring drills. I think due to injury. That's the part that bothers me, Double A. Now, I got what you're saying, and I'm 100% agreement with you. But let's go to the other side of the line. And let's look at that. I'm anxious to see how that left side of that whole left side is going to fare. And there you go. And there you go, Double A. There you go. Injured or not, Proctor must step his game up. Injured or not. That left side of the O-line, matter of fact, let's just say the O-line period. I told y'all that was OG Gill. I get credit. Okay, Governor, okay. That was OG Gill. Okay, I stand corrected. OG Gill said Proctor has missed 2 springs, 2 spring drills. He's missed them. And for those of us that were at A-Day back in April, for those of us that were there, I'm telling you again, it looked a mess. That's why we could do, that's why it was more of a 7-on-7 drill. Because I'm telling you now, we had so many wounded over there, crutches and everything was there except for IVs and gurneys. And it looked like a scene from an emergency room. I'm just saying, folks, it's crucial over there. And that's why I keep saying, now, you know what? Now, you know what, JB? That's a good question. That's a good question. And maybe by tomorrow night, I'll be to have that answer, JB. Matter of fact, I'm going to spend the day looking at that. I will see. Matter of fact, hold up, JB. Wait a minute. I'll answer that question. Wait a minute. Man, here we go. All right. You said left tackle. You've got Casey Poe behind. You have Casey Poe, Jackson Lloyd, and this is projected now, JB. So I don't know if this is for true or not, but this is what was just thrown out there. So I'm not quite sure. But from what, but Caden Proctor to start, then you have Casey Poe, then you have Jackson Lloyd, and then you have a guy named Baker Hickman. Okay, so all I'm saying is that's what they're showing. Because now, to what Double A is saying, let's go to the right tackle. You've got Wilkin Formby, you got Arkel Anugwam, and Micah DeBose and Graham Roten. That's what we're looking at as far as the depth chart goes. That's just one of them. That's just one of the depth charts. Because we don't talk about our starters, our backups step up last year and flourish. So that's what excites me. So yeah, I got you. And see, but when I'm saying that, I'm talking about all the way around. Whether it's a starter, whether it's a backup. But injuries are the number one X factor for the Alabama Crimson Tide, especially as it relates to the offense, actually as it relates to the whole team. Injuries are the number one X factor. I'm telling you now, that's going to couple in with what JB is saying, what the governor is saying right there is that who's going to be able to step in. And not only will they step in, not only can do they have to step in, but they've got to be just as intense as the starters. Injuries in certain positions. I'm serious, man. I keep saying, especially along that O-line. Especially along that O-line. From an offensive perspective, that O-line, the injury bug has got to be kind to us. Has got to be kind. I'm just saying now. So I'm still standing on and I'm still like Mr. Castellano said, I'm still standing on what I said, that the X factors, number 3 will be the offensively, number 3 will be the O-line, number 2, Ryan Grubb, and number 1, injuries. I'm still standing on that. I'm still believing on that. And if the injury bug is kind to Alabama this year, especially on that O-line, and the O-line plays solid, I'm of that firm belief we're going to be just fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. And well, wait a minute. Let me do this in order first. I'm anxious to see Quay put, TC on it. Yeah, I'm anxious for that too. But here's what I want to get to with what OG Gill just said. They keep talking about how fast TC is and forget how fast our defense is. See, because what Mr. Castellanos don't want to do is run into a linebacker or one of those DBs, because we got some DBs that will hit you. He don't want that head on. He don't want that head on, Panama Jack. He don't want that. Gus Malzahn don't want that for him. I'm telling you. I hope you know, Panama Jack, that Gus Malzahn ain't crazy. Gus Malzahn knows. Gus Malzahn knows what Alabama is working with defensively. Defensively, they know. They know what Bama's working with defensively. I'm telling you now. So all I'm saying is that this upcoming session here, this summer camp, fall camp, getting ready for August the 30th, getting ready for the upcoming season. Dwight said something to me yesterday that there's a lot of excitement in the air. But I countered with that, but there's also a lot of mystery in the air. There's a lot of mystery in the air. I said it yesterday that this upcoming season, I'm telling you now, this upcoming season is going to be a strange season. It's going to be some strange things happen. Some strange things are going to happen this season. I can just feel it. I can tell by the way it's going. Some crazy stuff is going to happen. And this is why I say that Alabama has to be on its game, because here's the catch. No matter what, no matter how things shape up, no matter what they look like, everybody is coming for Alabama. Still the standard. Still the consistent standard. I'm just saying. Governor said for me, 1 coaching, number 2 coaching, number 3 development, 4 pride, 5 finish. I got you. I can agree. I can get with that. But also in the coaching, development, pride, and finish, injury is going to play a part in that too, Governor. We can have all the coaching we want, but if these guys, I'm talking about with starters, because it still throws your rhythm off. When your starters are not there, it throws the rhythm off. That's where all of the development comes in, like what you're saying. And so that's why I'm saying that even when these guys get injured, whether it's for a play or whether it's for a month, the next guy that comes in has to match the intensity. They've got to match the intensity of the starter or even go beyond it. Like what you use that word flourish, they got to be able to flourish. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true too, Governor. I'm not disagreeing. But a lot of that too, sir, is all up to the player as well. Not just the coach, the player. The player. You can coach him all day, but until that player believes, it's just like with me, with if I'm teaching a piano student, it's me as a teacher. My job is to teach him, yes, but it's his job to learn. He's got to learn. He's got to want to learn. He's got to want to be taught. I'm just being honest with you. That's where the coaching comes in. Yes, but will the player receive it? That's a 100-100 thing. Coach got the 100% teach. The player has to 100% buy in. That's on both ends. I'm calling it like I see it. So the player has to do his part too. I can coach you all day. I can tell you all day, but until it takes root in you, you got to come on with it. They got to come with it. And so that's why I said that injuries, as far as offense goes, that O-line, Coach Grubb, injuries, 3-2-1. Because I'm telling you, man, those injuries last year, and when I saw all this at A-Day, man, all we needed was some doctors. All we needed was some doctors. I saw more casts and carts and wheelchairs and them little things, them scooters where the guy, his good foot on the ground and the bad foot propped up on the thing, and they just wheeling themselves through. Yep. And on defense, see, Justin Jefferson and them guys, I think that's what's going to carry the team. That's the defense is what's going to carry the team early. That's just Piano Man's belief. Just saying now, the defense going to do some stuff. Castellanos, I think, is going to be in for a long day. And my thing is make him throw it. Wait a minute. Make him do this early. Throw in that white towel. Film study. Yep. All that. But do you know what you're looking for? See, I'm going back to the player. Yes, coaching is important. Good morning, Susan. The CO is here. Okay, Gil, time for you to get on your good side now. Okay. He been being good, Susan. Next up, develop our guys so it's plug and play. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can agree with that too. But I'm also, where's the mentality of the player? And don't just leave the player in there, Governor, when you see them screwing up. When you see them screwing up, don't just leave them in there. Everybody got to fall in. Everybody got to fall in line. That's how I see it. That's how I was coached. That's how we were coached. You got to match the intensity and beyond of the starter. The starter got to feel you breathing down their neck. They got to feel that next guy breathing down their neck. Yeah, I don't agree with that. That's not all coaching, JB. Where's the player's part in this? Where does the player come in? There's some things you can't coach. You can't coach hard. Man, when I played, there was some things my coach did not have to tell me. There was some things that coach didn't have to tell me. He didn't have to tell me that. No, he didn't have to tell me that. There was something players take the role of the coach. Yeah, but there was some things that my coach didn't have to tell me. There were some things I automatically knew. I knew what to do. I listened. Yes, that's where the coaching came in. But when it was time to put that belt to that end, that was not on the coach anymore. That was on me. That was on me. That's all I'm saying. Players have to take responsibility of that. Sometimes we put this pressure on these coaches. Coaches are doing their job, but are the players doing theirs? Coach all day. You're a baseball guy, JB. You know, like when you're out there coaching baseball, you're telling them guys what to look for. Okay. Once you've told them and they get out there on that diamond and everything, do they retain what the coaches have said? Do they retain what JB taught them? Do they retain it? Or are they out there just trying to do their own thing? Now, when I say there was something that the coach didn't have to tell me, there was something that I knew that came along with the territory, because something was just good old common sense that this player was going to do this. I look for tendencies. I look for that. That was the things that and those are some things that I worked on my own. I didn't need just per se the coach to come along and say, now, Wendell, this is what I need you to do, whatever, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. I did that stuff on my own because that's where the heart came in. Because I wanted to make my opponent think, I wanted to make my opponent say, hurry up and let's end this game, because Wendell Long that got stupid on me. And that's how I played the game, with reckless abandon. I didn't care. But I stayed within the confines of the program, of the scheme. But there was just something that, yeah, the coach coached us. Wendell, I need you to run it this way. Yes, sir. Whatever. So when I got to doing it, what I did was I took what my coaches said. I would go home and work on that stuff. I would also look for little ways of how I could, and that was before the days of, not going to say it's film study, but the development that goes on today. I was way ahead of time. I was doing that stuff back in the day, but that came with heart because I wanted to win. So what you're saying is true. But these players, they got to receive what you're saying. And that's the other thing that I think you need to throw in there when you talked about that finish. JB, that finish, bruh, you got to begin with the end in mind. You got to go in wanting to put them out early. You got to be wanting to talk to that. If you're playing Mortal Kombat, it's going to take 3 games before Ty Simpson get any rhythm. How you figure that? It took, wait a minute, Panama, that's coming from a guy whose quarterback ain't found no rhythm yet. I'm just saying. Now you talking on 3 games, okay, but I tell you what, Panama, he gonna find his rhythm on y'all. He gonna find some rhythm on y'all. Watch and see. He gonna find some rhythm on y'all. Yeah, okay. But JB, we gotta love the game, but have a coach to put in all that. But I'm still going back to what I'm saying, JB. If they don't retain it, sir, coach can coach them all they want. What is the play? It's just like even in the classroom. Is a teacher teaching, and how much are let's put it like this. What are the test scores saying? What are the test scores saying? That's all I'm saying. That there's a responsibility for the teacher. There's a responsibility for the student. There is a responsibility for the coach. And there's a responsibility of the player. That's all I'm saying. That's it. So I was that dude, JB, that wanted to run through that brick wall for my coach. I was that guy that wanted to run through that brick wall for my teammates. But if that teammate didn't match me, and I was a captain too, if that teammate didn't match my intensity, we had a problem. We had a problem. We had a problem. We had a problem. So I'm not refuting a word you say, but all I'm saying is that responsibility, there's a responsibility for everybody involved. Are they looking more on the student or are they looking more on the teacher? They're looking at both. They're looking at both. What part they're looking at? Because sometimes teachers and some students, how can I put this? Just having come out of teaching. In some cases, there are some teachers, some students just don't mesh with. And in some cases, there are some students that's just not fluent in a particular subject. Now, when that teacher realizes that that student is not fluent in that subject, that teacher can teach all day, try to put in the time with him. But if that student doesn't try, then the other part of that is the student also has to come to the realization that they struggle in this class. Sometimes a player has to say, I'm struggling in this system. That's one of those things where everybody got to have a come to Jesus meeting. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's got to be responsible for their job. The coach and the player. Just like me. I struggle in algebra. I struggle. I still struggle at algebra. My teacher did the best that he could. You know, okay, there are some teachers who put effort in the ones who truly want it and who don't. Yes or no? Yeah, there are some teachers who put in the effort. There are some teachers who don't put in the effort. But by that same token, you got some students that don't put in the effort either, JB. I see it every day. Teacher could be teaching. Even I'm talking about bent over backwards for student. Student didn't want it. Student didn't want it. What's up, Michelle? Roll Tide. Student didn't want it either. I saw that more times than I care. Go to ISR. It told a whole lot of story. Go to alternative school. Told a lot of story. See, so the responsibility is 100, 100. 100% on the teacher, 100% on the student. Everybody has to come together everybody has to come together. For the most part, that's why at my former high school, West Harrison, God bless y'all, first day of school. Hope y'all having a good time there today and everything. That's why at my old high school at Harrison Central, a lot of focus was placed on academics. And that's why we finished number one in the state, academically speaking, for like 2-3 years in a row. Teachers put in a lot of time, but those students took the time to learn. Students getting extra help. Students, teachers put it out there and everything, and students took the bait. I'm just saying. So it's a responsibility on both sides. It's a responsibility, yeah. So that's how it's falling, JB. So I'm just saying, you're right. Ephraim, what's up, man? Good to see you. So that's one of the things that just I'm wanting answered in training camp this fall. I want to see everybody flourish. Keyword yesterday, governor said the key word for yesterday, the governor said the operative word yesterday was job. Today, the key word is going to be coming from the governor is going to be flourish and finish. Flourish and finish. Job, flourish, and finish. I'm just saying. But it takes everybody. Everybody. which, cause like this morning, which leads me to my last thing. This morning, I'm listening to a show, and this guy said Alabama's gonna finish 8-4. 8-4. And this guy is not what you teach, it's how it's delivered, and those students who put in the effort doesn't matter really. Yeah, it's not what you teach. Yes and no. It is what you teach. It's what you teach. It's what you teach. What you teach is what it is. How it's delivered is what it is. But how you receive it, It's like I said, JB, it's a mixture of things. It's a mixture of things, bro. It's a mixture. It's a mixture. What you teach, how you teach it, when you teach it, why you teach it, what's your motive, what's this, that, and the third. Because motive has to be there too. We don't talk about that a lot, but it's true. Why are you doing what you do? Why? Why do you do what you do? Why? So, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a lot of things that you can throw in there and everything. But at the end of the day, if the coach is doing their part in teaching, and then number two, on that, no two styles are alike. Some of these guys, all right, let me ask you this. JB, you're a coach. Let's talk about your style. Let's deal with your style for a minute. How is your style, and would your style be received by your main players? Would they receive it? Can they handle your style? You still a coach, JB. Quit playing, man. Quit playing. You used to coach. You still coaching. You still coaching. So anyway, I ain't going there with you today, JB, because see, you trying to get me out of pocket. I ain't finna go there with you, JB. No, sir, Governor. I fell into that trick bag with you the other day. I ain't falling for it today, JB. Talking about you used to coach. You still coaching, sir. But your coaching style had a lot to do with like what you said, how you deliver, but it also had a lot to do with whether, some guys liked it, some folks didn't. The ones who did stayed. The ones who didn't, they stayed, but they just went through the motions. I'm going to be right there on the front line with you. Yep. What you go through, we going to go through. Yeah. Okay. Got that. That's your style. When you show that style, some guys, because I guess I could say my coaches didn't quite do it that way. What's up, Zach? Picture Gamer, good morning. My coach just didn't quite put it that way, but hands-on. Gotcha. Okay. Gotta watch that hands-on, JB. But anyway, but some folks couldn't stand that hands-on the way that I was doing it. That's why I don't coach. Because my hands-on was more of a like, dude, you got to do better than that. Some of these guys can't handle that. But when they see that you care, that's the part that you got right there. When they sense that you care, your fussing, they can handle because they know it's coming from a place of care, that you care more about them than just a ball player. You care about them and being men, and then you're coaching females, you care about them being the best women that they can be and all that kind of stuff. And that's where some of them, that's how that goes. But all I'm saying is, JB, it's a mixture of things, bro. You're right in what you're saying, but the responsibility, it falls on everybody involved. Everybody. All I know is on August the 3rd. Well, no. On, is it going to be July the 30th, next Tuesday? Next Wednesday. A lot of questions are going to get answered. Where's the heart? Where's the mentality? Where's our mental? Where will our mental be? And I mean, Panama Jack, I got you, but I don't think y'all ain't gonna hold up against us. Now, I've already said that Florida State's gonna play us tough. I believe that. Y'all gonna come out playing us tough. OG Gill made a prediction and said that he believed that if Alabama gets the ball first, that Florida State is gonna launch an all-out blitz on Alabama from the word go. That was his prediction. He said that Florida State would launch an all-out blitz on Bama. You know, but I went on to say, but now if it's a pass play and they launch an all-out blitz and Ty completes that pass play for a first down or a touchdown, brothers and sisters, Florida State fans, it's going to be a long day for y'all. I'm telling you. It's going to be a long day. Good morning, Carla. Good morning. True with my girls. We can laugh and talk. We can laugh and do a lot of great things. But respect and pride holds more weight in this house than anything. Respect and pride. Yeah. And they're representing you. That's right, JB. They're representing you. But they also know, them girls also know that their dad loves them. They know that from the jump. That's something that they know. They know this. And they know your expectations. They know this. That's all I'm saying. I knew my coach's expectations. I knew what my parents' expectations were. My children know my expectations. So, but I also have to teach things too, by the same token, but it's up to them to receive. So that's why I say it's a 100-100 thing. I got to 100% do my job. But those players have to 100% do theirs too. And when they get out there on that field, they're representing what I taught, which leads me to what this guy said this morning. I don't think I better say that. I'm not going to say that. No. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, but JB, there you go again. The way you're wording it, I'm seeing it from a different, because the way that you're putting it is like coaches, but you're not putting any responsibility on the player. The way it's coming about, it's like it's all coaching. It's not all coaching. Players got to receive it. I receive what you say. If JB tells me, okay, if I'm being hired by JB 718, if I'm being hired by the governor to do a particular job, when the governor articulates to me what needs to be done, it's my responsibility now, not just so much the governor. The governor has done his part. It's my responsibility to go out and implement what the governor has articulated. That falls on me as the employee. That falls on me. That's what I'm saying, Governor, is that, yeah, you can tell it all you want, but if I don't do what you say do, that's my problem. That's my fault as the player. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So you can do your part. You've done your part. But if I don't do mine and you're expecting me to do my part, then guess what? The governor, JB 718, is either going to bench Piano Man or he's going to fire Piano Man. And there's a difference between benching somebody and firing them. There's a difference. Yeah. I got you, JB. I'm understanding what you're saying all the way. I got you. You're right. Anyway, but that's all I'm saying. If JB tells Wendell, this is what I need you to do on the job, man, JB be the fire, especially if I don't do what the governor says do, the governor of Discord. If I don't do what he say do, JB 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna bench me. He gonna probably end up firing me. I'm talking about he gonna pull the card and everything, revoke scholarship, blah, 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 blah. That's what's gonna happen there. Because to a certain degree, not doing what your coach expects of you is an ultimate sign of disrespect. That's where that respect thing comes in that he's talking about. That's the ultimate disrespect by not doing what's been asked of you and what's been taught to you. The ultimate disrespect of a parent that a child can give a parent is disobedience. It's disobedience. I'm checking something. I'm waiting on some news to come through. But I'm just saying, but come August the 30th, we going to spank Thomas, Mr. Castellanos, Mr. TC. We going to spank you for being disobedient. We told you to be quiet. JB said, with me, I'm bitching everyone. You don't want to do it? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. See, this is why I can't take the governor nowhere. I can't take him nowhere. Wait a minute, JB. It's one thing you left out that whole thing. JB, governor, is one thing you left out that whole thing right there. Let me tell you what that is. Hey, go get a job. Hey, go get a job. Get a job. If you don't get no job, I'm still going to be on you. Get a job. Get a job. A real job. Get a job. Get a job. Because ego, I'm going to show you ego. You got that right. See, that's the way my daddy would have done it with me, man. I'm finna show you ego. Ego. Man. Ego. Man, you talking about ego? I feel like Allen Iverson. No, not Allen Iverson. Jim Morris Sr. Playoffs. You're talking about playoffs? Ego. You're talking about ego? Man, you better get real. Man, see, and that's the problem. That's the problem. That's where some of the problem comes in. So that's all I'm saying, folks, is that it's a 100% coach, 100%. Yeah, Ephraim, I talked about that a couple of minutes ago, man. And when they say lower leg injury, and just think, man, they just reported the camp this week, I think. This week. Man, so I'm praying for Justin Fields, man. I'm praying for that, bro. See, hey, JB, your mama, my mama, and daddy, all them. See, that's what that's the kind of parents I had. I didn't do good. They let me dress up, and I sit right there by them, and had to watch my team play. Man, please. I did my best in school, so that wouldn't happen. I understood the assignment. So, but anyway, all I know is this right here. In a few more days, y'all, we are on the verge of what we've been waiting for since December. We've gone through all of the spring. We've gone through the summer. We're coming to the end of summer stuff, and fall camp for our beloved Alabama Crimson Tide is on the verge of happening. And all we know, it's a bad feeling, JB. It's a bad feeling. It's like you dressed up to go to the prom and you thought you had a date and she went with somebody else. God, oh, man. Woo. It's a bad feeling. I don't want that feeling, JB. I don't want that. I don't like that feeling, and I don't want that to happen. But on another note, I want Alabama to let's right these wrongs. And I know it's not going to happen overnight. I know some things are not going to be smooth like we want them to be. And I want the fans to be patient. I want our fans to be patient. But I'm telling you now, but I don't think we're going to, like this guy said this morning, Alabama's going 8-4 and not going to the playoffs. And this is coming from folks who claim to love Alabama. I'm telling you now, this is coming from folks that's claiming to love Alabama, talking about, I'm just being realistic. When you got basically everybody coming back, and his biggest thing was, and I'm not going to name who and what, but the guy said, it's not so much the players I have a problem with. I got a problem with a couple of the coaching staff. And I'm not going to name the coaching staff that they had a problem with because they named it. Nah. That ain't gonna fly either, JB. I'm with you. I don't want to hear nothing about no anxiety. I don't want to hear that. We passed that point. It's time to play. It's time to play. It's time to play now. It's time to play. No more, like we said the other day, we're not gonna bring these names up again. We already know. Leave those names where they are. Leave them where they are. They're not playing. They're not here anymore. All those names, those former players, former coaches, folks like that, the key word is former. 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 Leave that alone. Let's deal with the new staff. Let's deal with the present players. Let's deal with the players that are there right now. I don't mean to sound facetious or anything of that nature. I'm not even concerned about the players who are, quote unquote, committed for 26. They're not here right now. I'm dealing with the players I'm talking about the players who are on the Alabama Crimson Tide football team today, July 24th, 2025 at 9:32 Central Standard Time. I don't want to hear about anybody from last year, anybody from year before, folks that don't play there anymore. I don't want to hear anything about anxiety. I don't want to hear anything about schizophrenia. No harm intended, no disrespect to anybody that suffer from any of these disorders and things like that, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to hear that. Now, Panama Jack, I want to tell you this, bruh. If I were you, I'd be quiet because everybody scored on y'all. We were top 10 defense in the nation last year. What's your excuse? Okay, so it was mainly your whole coaching staff. Your whole coaching staff. I'm serious. So here in the next little bit, Panama Jack, when we get through, when you JB, calm down, Governor. But Panama Jack, I don't want to hear it. Now, when we get through beating y'all, Panama Jack, I just need you to come on in the room, bring some more Florida State fans with you, sit on down, and we're gonna drink a little Coca-Cola or some water or something. Bring some of them Florida mangoes with you while you're at it and everything. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about it. Won't be much to talk about. Because we're gonna beat you. But I'm just telling you now. It is what it is. It don't make no difference. I don't care nothing about Vanderbilt. We talking about Florida State. See, that's all y'all do. Thank you, JB. August the 30th, it's going to be dark 30 over there, okay? At dark 30, you're going to know that a Crimson Tide then hit you. It's the hit. We don't want to hear nothing about Vanderbilt. We don't want to hear nothing about that. We're not playing Vanderbilt on August the 30th. We're playing Florida State, right? Right. So won't nobody else say it. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And we're playing Florida State. We're not playing Vanderbilt. Come on, somebody. We're not. See, everybody want to bring up Vanderbilt. And your point is, okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Since you want to bring up Vanderbilt, let me bring up Georgia Tech. Let me bring up Boston College. Memphis of all people. Memphis came in your backyard and kicked your behind. And you want to bring up Vanderbilt. We're not playing Vanderbilt. Wait a minute. If since you want to bring up Vanderbilt, hold up. I got you right here. Vanderbilt is playing Charleston Southern. Okay? Vanderbilt is playing Charleston Southern. Since you want to bring up Vanderbilt, Panama, Vanderbilt playing Charleston Southern. I suggest, wait a minute. Hold it. I suggest, yeah, and they're playing them on the 30th. I don't know what time they're playing. I don't care what time they're playing. But since you all that concerned about Vanderbilt, there's their schedule. That's who they're playing. I suggest, Panama, that you go watch Vanderbilt play. Since you're the one keep bringing up Vanderbilt, everybody brings up Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt plays August the 30th of the year of our Lord of 2025. They're playing Charleston Southern. All y'all Vanderbilt, I almost said something ugly right there. All y'all that's rooting for Vanderbilt, see, I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get better, Stephen. I'm trying to get better, Susan. JB, I'm trying to do what's right here, but somebody keep pushing my buttons. So all y'all I'm trying not to let it fly. Okay, all y'all that's on that Vanderbilt train, they playing Charleston Southern. Go over there and watch them play. Those of us that are representing Alabama, we're playing Florida State. August the 30th, 3:30. Was it? I don't know. We're playing Florida State. Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, hold up, Panama. See, you want to play, you want to go there. Well, you tell me more about what happened with y'all when y'all played Notre Dame and couldn't get but 3 points on the board and they beat you 52-3. Tell me about that. Oh, but if you don't want to go there, how come y'all couldn't score but 12 on Memphis? Why? Memphis. No. Y'all like the 5th best team in your state behind IMG Academy. Now that's bad. Y'all gonna get, and y'all not beating IMG. You ain't beating Alabama either. Hey, what's up, Jedi Buck? Hey man, we got respect for you, brother. Got respect for you. I gotta make sure you look that after now. What's up with your player? What the business is? Glad to see you, man. I'm in here trying to get this doggone Florida State fan some business. All he want to do is bring up Darren Vanderbilt. Don't nobody want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But if that makes you happy, if that what makes you get some relief in your sleep, then you go ahead and keep reliving that. But I'm telling you now, we finna do the business on y'all, bro. Yeah. Vanderbilt, man, you keep bringing up Vanderbilt. We playing Florida State. We playing y'all on the August the 30th. Hell, I wish we were playing y'all today. All I know is I don't give a hoot about no Gus Malzahn. I don't give a hoot about none of that 45. Okay, we don't care. We don't care, Panama Jack. You just get ready for this whipping. We about to whip. Listen, all right, I'm gonna put it to you this way. Panama Jack. I'm gonna put it to you this way. You ready for this? Here we go. Panama. Say this. I got two more. I'm gonna say this. Got a couple more things to say, and we're getting out of here. Panama. I want us to whip y'all worse than Georgia did. I want us to whip y'all worse than Georgia whipped you. That's my plan. But you know what else? Even if we beat you by 1 point, that'll work too. Because that's all it takes is 1 point. And and that's a DC problem. Well, Panama, you pushing my buttons, bro. I am trying my best. Not the same thing. I'm trying my best to be nice. I really am. But Panama, I'm gonna put it to you this way, bro. All I'm gonna say is on August the 30th, we gonna see who has a DC problem. We gonna see who has a DC problem. Okay. And when we get through telling you about your DC problem, then I'm going to add a couple of other letters in there, and then I'm going to show you what you really got a problem with. Okay. So anyway, so y'all don't play that with Piano Man. See, I'm from the old school. See, because all I want to know, you ask me what's happening, I'm going to tell you everything. And then I'm going to ask you what you want to have. See, that's it. I'm from the old school. What you want to have. Yeah, me too, Michelle. That's all I'm saying. I'm worried about that part, the health of us, our health, because we're not deep in areas all the way around. I'm just want us to stay healthy. But Panama Jack, we scored 35 on Vandy, and we were only on offense 17 minutes the whole game. Y'all scored only 12 on Memphis. Yeah. What LaToya said. What LaToya said. He thinking Charlie Ward. He thinking Charlie Ward starting the quarterback. Hell, he talking. He must be thinking Charlie Ward, Clara Ward. It don't make no difference to me. Ward's quarter with cheese. It don't make no difference to me. We tearing that end up, bro. Y'all gonna get tore up out the frame. See, I was trying to be nice. Stephen hearing the voices again. Stephen hearing those voices again. And okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, you know what, Double A? I ain't worried about Panama Jack. He don't believe half that mess he talking himself. Coming from a man whose team went 2-10 and lost to Memphis at your house. Memphis. All right, keep talking. Keep talking. Panama Jack, I know you're doing this for clicks and likes. You sound like somebody else I know. Anyway, FSU won 2 games. You realize that, Panama Jack? Why you talking like you won 10? In his mind, he won 10, Susan. Yeah, well, sounded like an ex-girlfriend. Hey, Governor. He sounded like a present girlfriend, if you know what I mean. Oh, boy. He sounded like a present girlfriend, if you know what I mean. What DC got to go? Y'all's, because our DC is still in play. What DC got to go? If any DC got to go, it's probably got to be y'all's. I anticipate Gus Malzahn and y'all DC getting into a fight. Because we're going to, yeah, man. It's so bad. See, my show gets off the rails down the stretch. I mean, down the stretch toward the end, which is a good thing. Because back up the street, we see it business. We nail it too. We nailing it, man. But down when it starts easing up a little bit, now everybody, but doggone it, y'all so bad, the governor said ain't nobody flying you out. They ain't fly you in either. Oh, you fired your DC, but guess what? We didn't need the fire hours. So y'all did what was right. But y'all getting ready to fire your next one. Because when we get through with y'all, that whole staff. That's why Mike Norvell was preaching yesterday. He know what's it. He on the hot seat. He's on the hot seat, and he knows it. He knows it. He's on the hot seat. He's on the hot seat. Panama Jack. Yeah. Yeah. He need to see Dr. Crystal. He need to see Dr. Feelgood, Dr. Phil, somebody, Dr. Kildare, Marcus Webb, BMD. It don't make no difference to me. He going to go see somebody. I think Kimberly, we're gonna say that. We need to send that to Panama Jack. A red velvet cake with some sugar kisses. I'm gonna send them a Twinkie and a warm glass of milk myself, because Alabama gonna do that. We can ready to do y'all. So with that, he had one good season, and all of a sudden they want 5-star hotel reservation. Man, look at him. And last year, y'all, I saw better stars at a Motel 6 than at Florida State. I'm telling you now. He gonna see Bama. I'm with Susan. Susan. He gonna see Bama real soon. I'm not going there with you today, Susan. I'm gonna be nice. Wait a minute. Nobody fears Alabama coaching is the problem. Also, like from a man whose team went 2-10 and you fired everybody but the problem. Okay, I got you. You fired everybody but the problem, Panama Jack. So I guess Norvell. So all of a sudden, Florida State knows how to coach, coming from a guy who got DJU as the quarterback last year, right? Right. Come on, Panama Jack. I thought you were better than that, but I see obviously you are null and void of understanding. I kind of see that now. I understand. Get some help, Panama Jack. Just get some help. Get some help, man. Nobody fears Alabama. Ain't nobody scared of Florida State either. Going to get Gus, wait a minute. And y'all getting Gus Malzahn, who was about to get run out of Central Florida. Why? Because he okay. All right. I got it. LaToya say Clara Ward. Yeah, I said it. Clara Ward. Sure did. Give a who? Charlie Ward, Clara Ward. Don't make no difference to me. Wait. I wish you tell him again. This gonna be your second transfer from. Wait a minute. I see a pattern going. Wait a minute. Hold up. Thank you, Governor. I see a pattern. First, y'all got DJU from Clemson. He couldn't find his way out of a wet paper bag with holes in both ends. Now you getting Thomas Castellanos, who claimed what man ain't nobody studying y'all and y'all transfer, and all y'all transfer quarterbacks end up being what? Bust. B-U-S-T-S. Bust. And if you put an E and an R, then you got your real man. Gus ain't scaring no. I mean, some type of play. Tell him, Governor. Watch this. Florida State with even the high school. Lord Jesus. I mean, I'm with you, Double A. Everything coming out, don't nobody fear Bama. Bama. I ain't seen a sign yet that said we will Florida State. Matter of fact, I don't know, a Pee-wee team want to play Florida State. A Pee-wee team will beat y'all. A Pee-wee team. I'm thinking one of them flag football Pee-wee teams. Florida State. You can't make, God, man, y'all couldn't find y'all way. Man, please. I'm telling you. D-Land High School will beat y'all. Get on down, man. See, Panama, I know you're doing this for giggles and everything, but bro, sometimes the comedy just ain't, you just take the comedy too far. You're just taking the comedy too far. Okay, y'all. I'm finna put it to you like this. Y'all might be a match made in heaven, but y'all gonna catch hell August the 30th. Trust me on that, player. Y'all catch hell August 30th. Uh-huh. Michelle, you better preach on. Hold up. I'm coming to you in a minute, Tim. A toe injury. Jets coach Aaron Glenn says Justin Fields suffered a toe injury after allegedly getting stepped on. Man, y'all need to go on with this news. A toe injury. Anyway, let me get back to better news here. FSU has not been relevant since Jimbo Fisher left. Can I tell you something? FSU ain't been relevant since Bobby Bowden retired. And I'm going to tell you what. Oh, wait a minute. Since you want to put all this faith in Gus Malzahn, hold up. Hold up. When Gus Malzahn, wait a minute. When Auburn played Florida State some years ago in the national championship game, who was coaching Auburn? Can somebody tell me who was coaching Auburn? Can somebody please tell me who was coaching Auburn? Who when they around 20, whenever that kick six was, let me see, what's that guy's name that was coaching Auburn? Man, 13-1 in 2023 ain't relevant no more. Panama Jack, that's not relevant. Only thing relevant about that is Georgia tore your end up. Y'all wasn't ready. Y'all knew you wasn't. Your whole team was centered around one person, and that was Gene Chizik. Oh, okay. Gene Chizik. Okay, all right. Because I thought Gus was there. But okay. All right. Well, anyway, Auburn lost, didn't they? They lost, right? Right. They lost. 13-1, and Georgia hung that one on y'all. Y'all wasn't ready. Y'all everything was centered around Jordan Travis, and you know it. You know it. I got you. So just know this, and you still didn't win, So, y'all won that one, but you didn't win it with good. I mean, it don't matter. The last time y'all played Alabama, what happened? I'll wait. No, I ain't waiting. I already know. And So ain't nobody got to move on. August the 30th, all I know, Panama Jack, when we get through tearing that end up, you come on back in this chat. And you tell me what happened. Just tell me what happened. 13-1 compared to a 12-0 with the SEC championship and a natty back-to-back championship is what we talking about, and y'all didn't do it. Okay? You talking 13-1. Okay? We're talking national championship. Man, yeah, we having fun, but you taking this fun too serious because you got it in your little brain that y'all gonna beat us. Quit playing. Y'all losing ways will continue. Y'all losing ways will continue. Now, y'all will win a few more than what you two last year, but you're not beating Bama. Here we go. The 7-3-9 Warriors lost the finals compared to 72-10 for a three-peat. There you go. There you go. Oh, I know it, Susan. I know it. I know it. Even on my Twitter account there, I'm getting ready to get off of here. Even on my Twitter account, they talking. They talking about how ignorant Florida State sounded. Man, get on down. Alabama got something to prove. Now, I'm not taking nothing from you, Florida State. Y'all got some things to prove. You're just not going to prove them on August the 30th. Okay? And then that might be the only game you lose. That might be the only game you lose. And then we're going to see you in the playoffs, okay? See, that's what you got to look at. The way the playoff system is set up, you keep on winning. You win and you're in. That's the bottom line. You win and you're in. So then again, but the way to let some folks tell it, Alabama ain't even going to make the playoffs again. To let folks tell it, but we're going to play this game on the field. All of the games they're playing on the field. All of them. So I'm just saying. I talk crap, but it's all love. We got you. But we ain't talking crap. Because we take listen. I got a couple things I gotta say here. Listen, America. Listen to Piano Man right here. When it comes down to Alabama football, we take it serious. DSG, we're playing at 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central, and everything west out there with you. You know what time it is, about 12:30, I think. So, 3:30, 3:30 Eastern. That's their East Coast time. JB, no, he on that East Coast. They know. So all I'm saying is this right here. When it comes down to, and like I said, I ain't no SEC homer, but I'm just putting it to you on this wise. When it comes down to sports, especially football, we're not just seasonal. We take it serious all the time. We've talked more junk between December and today. We've talked more stuff about football between December and today than the average fan in the ACC have talked it all year. We talk more about football just in the run of a day in the SEC than every conference put together. No conference can touch the SEC when it comes to football. That's why I'm having trouble with relocating out on the West Coast, because they don't talk it like we talk it down here. It's a way of life. And then, my kids say, well, Daddy, you just have to come and get to know. I ain't got to come and get to know nothing. When your apple cup between Washington State and Washington don't even be hyped up on the day of the game and ain't no electricity in the air, something wrong. We talking about a game that hadn't even happened yet on August the 30th, and we all ready to run through the wall. We ready. We ready to run through the wall. That's what it means to us, Panama Jack. We know you might be talking smack, but we ain't talking smack. We're not talking smack. We're talking about the Alabama doggone Crimson Tide. That's what we talking about. The standard. That's what we talking about. And we coming. Yeah. Come on, man. We talking. We don't play. It's more than just a game to us. It's life. It's life. It's life. We don't like Georgia either, but I respect DSG. He know it too. But when it comes down to that SEC, Okay, honest to goodness, when all of us in that SEC, that's why James Franklin was saying what he's saying. Even the media days, it's serious business. It's serious business. Come on now. Team got to ask permission to get a night game out of us. That's power. Like what we talking about? It's Bama. Shoot, we pick the times just about when we want. They have to ask us what you want. But you know what though? It don't matter. Doggone it. We'll play you anywhere, anytime, any time of the day. We know what's up. And watch. We beat y'all. Watch what now watch this now. Watch this. Let me show you how power works. Panama. We beat y'all. Okay. Then in a few weeks, and Michelle, I'm not looking ahead. I'm just using that as an example. Then we turn around and beat Georgia in Georgia. Now, notice something now, Panama. We're playing y'all in Tallahassee. We're playing Georgia in Georgia, right? Watch this now. Watch this. Georgia is a night game. When you go and you check out the rest of Alabama's schedule, basically everything else is basically day games, right? Beat Georgia and watch and see what happens. Oh yeah. We know. We coming to dope. We coming to the dope. We coming. 10 on a mule. We coming. I'm telling you now, we coming. But let me tell you something. JB, this is to JB's game, to his statement. And then watch those day games turn to prime time. LSU is a night game. See, some of this stuff is gonna turn, because Alabama's the standard. We're the standard. We know what the business is, so we're gonna take all our anger and aggression out on Florida State. Come on. That's it. Because you're playing us. You in the way. Get out the way. Ooh. I forgot. I'm sorry, Ludacris. I'm sorry, Ludacris. You know, but you see what I'm saying? So don't take it personal. We coming with a vengeance. We're coming with it. Thank you, Tim. And that's what JB says all the time. Alabama is everybody's Super Bowl. JB said it. Tim's saying it. I'm saying it. A true Bama fan to tell you that. I told somebody that on another chat just yesterday. Alabama is everybody's Super Bowl. Everybody. Team can be number 1 in the nation. Alabama can be number 15. Pack the place out. Why? Because Bama coming to town. We are the standard, like it or not. I'm like Ric Flair. You better learn to love it. Better learn to love that. So it is what it is, y'all. So listen, that's the end of the show today. Piano Man got to go. Got a lot of things to do today. I'm going to enjoy this time off and this retirement. One of the things I'm going back to school and get that going, and I got some more things going too. And so y'all gonna hear real soon about some other things that Piano Man has going. But Piano Man will be on every day. Now in the morning, I will not be on in the morning. We're gonna take tomorrow morning off, but we will be back tomorrow night with KB, Piano Man, keeping it a buck. We're going to be giving some folks the hard business tomorrow night. But there will be no morning show in the morning. The Lord willing, I will be back Monday morning with the long run with Piano Man. And so we will have our giveaway of our college football 26. We're doing that Monday evening. We're going to do that Monday evening around the 6th. It'll be before we go off of the air, but we're doing that Monday evening, okay? And we're just doing that. And we're looking forward to working with everyone. And as you know, next Tuesday, we're starting our just getting the state of college football. And Jacob will be back with us, and hopefully some more podcasters from other that represents other conferences. We're trying to get that in there. We're doing things to enhance our show and everything. So thank you for coming. But there will be no show in the morning. But tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and everybody Western Texas, you know what time it is for you. Piano Man, Kangaroo Black, KB. We gonna be keeping it a buck, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, we gonna be keeping it a buck. And man, the time is getting closer. So join us tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, here, and we're gonna be keeping it a buck tomorrow night. Monday, we will have our giveaway. And we're gonna be on twice Monday. And here's where the catch is gonna come in. We're gonna be on twice Monday, and I believe we're also going to be on twice every day. But the way that's going to run is I'm going to be doing little shorts here and there. Okay, so you'll be hearing about it Monday. I have more of it in detail, but we're just going to be more visible, and that's what we're trying to do, is to keep you informed, keep you entertained, keep you engaged and everything. Because this is not just all about fun and games all the time. We do have a lot of serious moments on here. But listen, don't take all this stuff serious. Have some fun. Because trust me, you ain't getting paid. They ain't thinking about you. You know, you're trying to get this, let me be quiet because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about them. But we got to stop with the foolishness and start being real. Yeah, thank you, Ebony. What's up, Ebony? Yeah, I retired. Sure did. I sure did. I'm going back to school, Ebony, and then we're going to go ahead and get finished, and then we're going to go do something else. But just listen. And here we go. Not meaning, but I'm just, here we go. Jesus said, I've come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. But sometimes what you have to do is he'll present these things to you, but you got to make some moves yourself. He's not going to make all the moves for you. There are some things that you have to do. And there are some things I had to do. Okay? So thank you, KT. But I'm not done. I'm not done. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you this. I don't let what people say bother me. I really don't, to a point to where it'll anger me sometimes, or I'm more disappointed. But something somebody said to me, it did anger me. And when they said, you're too old to be doing this, that, and the third, right? No, I'm not. My brain still functions. My body still functions. I got 4 eyes. I got 2 ears. I can still hear. I can still articulate. My brain still works. So you know what that means? I think I'm still viable in the classroom. So I can still think. And so I got enough capacity to get a degree. Anyway, but I'm just saying, so I've got some more academic things that I'm wanting to accomplish. So I had to make a move. Some things I want to do, and I'm going to get them done. And so here soon, you're going to be Piano Man with the help of the Lord. Got some more things that I got to do, okay? And I'm going to accomplish them. This is one of them too. I'm going to show all, you know what? Woo! Damn. KT, come get your boy. I almost dropped it. Oh, Governor, come get me. I almost let it flip. Susan, I almost let it go. Susan. I almost let Oh, thank you, Lord. Ooh, you got that right, KT. Tim, I almost said it right there. Man, talk about speaking before you think. It almost happened right there, man. Woo. Anyway, dang, that threw me out. That threw me for a loop right there. I can't catch myself. But I'm not doing this for no haters. I'm doing this to prove to me that it can be done. It can be done. And I want to show others, let's get it. Don't let nobody stop you, hinder you, deter you, or whatever other term you want to use. Go for your dream. Go for your dream. Go for your dream. And listen here, ain't nothing wrong with having a 401k. Ain't nothing wrong. But you got to have a job to have a 401k. Okay? So I'm just putting that out there. So Piano Man worked. Piano Man went and made it happen for his family on an everyday notice, on an everyday basis. I did it. Now is my time. So in the words of the late, great Fred G. Sanford, when Esther asked him, how can you drink? You just left the house of the Lord. And he said, and now I'm in my house and I can drink like this. Put me another one of them, Grady. That's what I'm saying. I can do that. I'm in my house. I went to work every day. I ain't ducking and dodging nobody. JB, can I tell you something else? I paid my child support. Yes, I did. Yeah, Piano Man ain't ashamed to tell it. I made sure that my children was okay, and I even made sure that they mamas was okay. I don't mind putting that out there. See, ain't no sense in lying about it. Hell, I'm 63 years old. All my children grown, got grandchildren, take care of them too. So I'm taking care of my responsibility. How can I drink like this? And I'm in my house. And so guess what? And now I'm going for something else. So I'm just saying, I'm in my house. My house. So, and guess what, KT? And I'm trying to get something else, okay? And so I'm not stopping. So yes, I'm retired, but I'm not stopping. I'm just going on with the next thing. I'm like the Isley brothers. Take me to the next phase. And that's what I'm doing. So you put the Lord first. He does say, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. And in all your ways, acknowledge him. He'll direct your path. It's just that simple. And that's what I believe. But I'm going to do what's right first. Do what's right by people. Do what's right by everybody. That's it for today. That's it. So with that being said, there will be no live in the morning, but there will be, we will be keeping it a buck with KB tomorrow night, whether you like it or not. We're going to be keeping it a buck. It is what it is, player. Going to be getting on down. We're going to be getting on down. Okay? So let's make it happen. So Monday, we'll be doing the giveaway. Remember, the 401k crew is not eligible for these gifts and everything, but they're going to be getting their own little thing going here because I do believe in rewarding the 401k crew because they worth their weight in gold, platinum, silver, and any other precious stone. They worth that and more to me. And Piano Man wants to show them how much he loves and appreciates them. I got a method to my madness, and that's right. Keep your eyes on the Lord and roll tide. That's what Steve said, roll damn tide. But anyway, shout out to all content creators and podcasters everywhere. Just always remember that our work is being appreciated and it's being recognized, and our voices are heard, faces remembered and recognized. Keep grinding, keep your head to the sky, and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Do your thing. you know, and all that good stuff. And so no need to be envious, no need to be jealous of another content creator or podcaster. Kitchen's big enough. I tell you that every day. The kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in, and we all can eat. We all can eat. So stop with the jealousy. Do your thing. And listen, cook your meal. Present it. Somebody's going to buy what you cook. They're going to buy what you're cooking. Okay? They're going to stay. So they're going to buy it. They're going to eat it. They're going to enjoy it. So do your thing and leave another person alone. In the words of my pastor, Bishop Kenneth Preston, stay focused, drive, and go forward. Do this on a daily basis. In other words, all my pastors saying, enjoy the grind. Just do it. Stay focused, drive, and go forward. OG, I got to start at because you brought up another point. I got to say something else, so I got to keep that right there. All right. So always remember, I personally may not see you today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna see you in the long run. And just remember, I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, forget them trees, forget them hedges, and every other opponent Bama plays. And just remember, FSU, you're first. Buster, please go get a job. Please go get a job. Just get a job. 3-stroke Charlie, you already know what the business is, 3-stroke. Ain't nobody playing with you, man. And just go see the doctor. Still waiting on your 3-stroke. Can't get healed if you don't go see the doctor's 3-stroke. Billy, you still too short to be playing basketball. All that kind of stuff. So anyway, again, there will be no live in the morning, but we will be back tomorrow night with Kangaroo Black and keeping it a buck. Now, with that being said, I got one more thing to say. And I hadn't said this in a few days, really got 2 more things to say. You've got from today until August the 21st, 2025, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want Piano Man to attend your wedding, your renewal, you need them to perform it and all that kind of stuff, you got from now until August the 21st, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time to have Piano Man there. Me, Bama Nick, JB, all the rest of us, the 401k crew. If you want us there, you got from now, but Piano Man especially, because I'm the one that has to perform and all that kind of stuff. You got from now to August 21st to ask me to come because and get me there, because at 5:01 p.m. Thursday, August 21st, 2025, the year of our Lord, my robe and my black book and everything is going in a vault, and it will be sealed, locked, timed until February the 9th of 2026. Don't ask me. I'm not coming. I don't do when we have an open date. That don't mean football stopped because Alabama's not playing that day. That just means Alabama's not playing, but I'm still on watching football regardless of who it is. All right. So with that being said, OG Gill, you better talk to your friend, because if y'all still want me to come on, you got from today until August 21st. Because on August 22nd, which is a Friday, what I tell y'all I'm doing, I'm going to be tailgating while Kangaroo Black and I are keeping it a buck on here. We're still going to be tailgating. We're going to be doing all that kind of stuff and everything, all that kind of stuff. Okay? You got me? Shout out to all my brothers and sisters who are doing this thing. The Alabama football, Tight Sports, LaQuasia, Bam Dam Sports, Way Outside. Way Outside. I'll deal with you later. Way Outside. Kyle Henderson, the man. Tide 100.9, Ryan Fowler, all those guys, Miller's Edge, Locker Room, T-Town, all y'all. I'm telling you, download that on your device. You're going to hear some stuff. Hall of Fame Jason, Stephen M. Smith, Spody Shody, Jake Mara, Jan 716, Jonathan Lewis, Tez, SC Season, The Final Whistle, DSGB 84, Zach Pitcher Gaming, KB, B Sharp, Ty Hayes, Coach Al, Coach Carl, Coach Sean, Marvin Constant, Justin Riley, Clint Lamb, all them cats from the Bama Standard. Man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. All that kind of stuff. Gil Cruz, I'm going to take your license away from you. You need to stop all that foolishness. Come on. You acting like 3-stroke Charlie now. So with that being said, see you tomorrow night with KB, keeping it a buck. God bless. Have a great day. And as always, thank everybody in the chat for coming. And those, hit the like button. And I am at 271. I need 29 subscribers. Please put me at 300 before tomorrow. Can you do that for me? For those of you that are listening, looking, and lurking, just go ahead and hit that like button. But subscribe to my channel. And in the words of B Sharp, it costs $0.00 to do that. And all that kind of stuff. And everything. And so I'm pretty sure B Sharp is going to be on throughout the weekend. Coach Sean will be on throughout the weekend. I'll be on. I ain't no telling how I'm going to do it, but just be on the lookout because it's Alabama football is back. We're here. All right. So I ain't getting started with you. Susan, get JB, please. Yeah, Susan, old 3-stroke. My crew, man, gotta love them. Love y'all. God bless. Have a great day. And as always, thank you for everybody again in the chat. Have a great day. And as always, roll tide. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.